Welcome again to my channel. My name is Carla. I'm here today to share with you my perspective on the solar eclipse that will happen really, really soon. Will be only 2 days for that event. It's really, really powerful eclipse if we consider that even when it's not total solar eclipse, it's just a partial one. We are having the third solar eclipse in Aries. We had two previous on the same sign, solar eclipses as well, that happened in 2023 and 2024. And we can say that actually this one is the final and the conclusion that let us be ready for what's going on next. It's the last push, the last upgrade that we are receiving in order to be ready to be inside of this new paradigm where each one of us we will be finally getting a new role, some kind of leadership, the ones that consider ourselves awaken in some point, because the awakening is a process that happen all our life, and we are actually getting into new points, new perspectives, and we keep walking this path during the ascensional path of the earth. So keeping this in mind, I just want to share with you for the first time, probably not the chart of the event, but more about we have what we have to have in mind in a personal level, and then what is going on with the collective, and we can expect what we can expect for the next 6 months in the collectives as we are part of that, and from galactic perspective. So first of all, probably many of you being involved in this kind of particular events where you took a step or make a decision that probably was something that was around your mind or your ideas or your plans for the last 3 years. And now, no matter how intense can be the new scenario, you are practically in a position that it's impossible for you to keep doing wherever you've been doing in your work, relationships, or different aspects of your life when you are not completely in alignment and in coherence with your soul. So our soul was pushing us to making or taking this a step, and at the same time our personality probably is in the middle of an anxiety or shock or some kind of fear level, because this is something completely new. And even when our soul is absolutely sure that that's the next step to take, and it's because many timelines are collapsing at this moment in time, and it's happening to us and it's happening to everyone around us. So in some point, our core level, our body is receiving this energy, this perspective, and is knowing that something big is happening. And as the mind cannot navigate this level of intensity and unknown, we of course can be for time to time absolutely sure that we are doing the best, and this was something that needed to happen whatever happened. You end in a relationship, you quit your job, you decide to stop working with someone, you decide to launch your new product, wherever it's happening new in your life. It's something that is absolutely and completely new. And at the same level, no matter how is small or big, this new thing, you are feeling really deep inside you that this is something that will be bringing so much uh, new ideas, perspective, experiences that actually is like sounds like I'm just changed works, sounds like I just quit this job, or I don't know, stop having a relationship with someone. And however, sounds like this is a new life in some level, for some reason that you cannot even grasp or understand fully. And this is because all the reality is shifting, and we are having this perspective of this acceleration that it's making us feel that we are finally ready to step up and be bold and in alignment with our soul. Of course, this is not something that can be comfortable 100%, but I can guarantee that any reason, any decision that your soul decide or pushing you to make, it's absolutely in alignment with your best reality, your greatest self, and you will understand probably in a few months that this was fundamental as part of what will happen in 2026 and beyond on your reality. So, this is happening to you. This is happening to your kids, your loved ones, your partner, the people around you, the one that your neighbors. So, of course, we all are having in our core the not only the sensation and the idea, the information that something big is happening, and we are not 100% knowing what it is, where are we going. But at the same time, that adrenaline and this Aries energy that pushing us with courage to get what we need and what we want make us be brave, even if that is probably not the best quality for you at personal level. At another point, if we take a look at what's going on the collective perspective, where I receive from the alignments on galactic astrology are absolutely different. For me, this eclipse is a kick off for a new deep level of disclosure. And even when many of us been waiting for this, we at the same time know that we are not sure how the collective will be react, knowing more about some kind of reality that probably for some of us are right there and is easy to read, and for some others is like it's just a science fiction movie. So having this in mind, for me, having alpha reticulum in alignment with the sun and the moon at the moment of the eclipse, then having some alignments that will be pointing us that we are absolutely ready to, at some collective level, to keep moving forward and understanding that reality was really more complex than we can imagine, and even lies that been telling us for quite long, or the kind of power and manipulation that the old matrix was doing over humanity, it's now right there, even with more proofs. And of course, this will be something that at some point we will need it to navigate to get to the next point. If you take a look on the chart of this event, you will find that not only the sun and the moon being in alignment with Alpha Reticulum, that in some other videos I'm already mentioned that is in the one of the aspects, of course, because we know that we can take a look on the lowest vibration aspect or the higher one. And I just bring in probably a different perspective today of other colleagues that are sharing in this channel too, not because they are wrong and I'm a right or exactly the opposite. It's just because it's important to take a look different ways, because probably what is happening inside of you, what is awakening now, the new level of awakening that you are having can bring new memories that can probably needed to be healed or clean or clear. And actually in all these aspects I want to point in the higher the lower vibration. From the collective perspective of this event, I am seeing that what we can expect for the next 6 months is even more information and deeper insights about all the mind control level and uh, all the situations that involve the collective of humanity in a different level of manipulation and control by the old matrix, that of course we needed to understand in order to know why this awakening for the collective is probably taking so long for so many people. And actually we are having different kind of experiences here and different levels of understanding, and all are fine and truth. In some point the reality is about to change for good, and every single one of us need to understand exactly what was happening from the Lyran wars to now. And this is not something easy to uncover and let the people that doesn't understand this to know. So um, for sure, as it's a solar eclipse, we will be keep having in the next uh, weeks and month more and new understandings of some masculine figures that are in power or being in power for quite long, which was the role of these people, how this all structure, all matrix, all um, ways of reality, all structures being actually in this alignment with our higher perspective, our higher self. And of course, if we take a look, we can see some points that our chart is pointing in the dwarf planets. We can see Salacia near to the sun and the moon. This will be bringing the importance to let this balance and sensitivity and compassionate energy, masculine, feminine, of the feminine side of God, as she is the wife of Neptune, that needed to rise actually in the collective. Then we can take a look that it's Maki Maki and at the same time our Varuna there, asking us in some point in this chart to, of course, bring new consciousness, the sovereignty that is needed to be able to become in the new leaders of our own life first, and of course guiding probably others that will be absolutely in despair or don't understanding what's going on. And at the same time, if you asking me, one of the stuff that bring me to especially to attention seeing the chart of this event was actually the opposite energies of Lyra at the middle heaven and at the bottom of this structure of energy of chart, if you want to, is right there Mars, the ruler of Aries in Cancer, that finally is already direct. But at the same time, we must to know that was for quite long, first direct, then retrograde, then direct again in a sign of Cancer, in a water sign, that actually keeping us trying to understand what is our role in this family that could be your biological family, but at the same time is at the collective level, human race family, and asking us to take a look what's going on with our home, the planet Earth, and how was the consequences of being involved in our galactic history from the fall of Lyra and the wars of Lyra, then the wars of our Orion, and so on, to this moment in time and the now moment needed to collect all the points that leading us to understand in a bigger and a better perspective what's happening with us at the human level, at the planet level, and of course at the galactic level, as we are part of this. So for me, it will be a really, really important kickoff for the collective, and the next 6 months will be a lot of chaos, a lot of movement, a lot of new information going up. And at the same time, at personal level, each one of us will be more and more ready to already start awakening and walking into a new higher timeline, a natural and organic one. And we will be start for sure connecting with new people, with those that we must to collaborate with, co-create with. And this is for me really interesting, as we can see in one side the old falling apart in a new perspective and level, and individually we are growing and being more ready, prepared, and brave to take our space, our new role, our new mission, if you want to of course help to create and establish all the new reality that it's finally let us know that this is a time to step into our new role and our new um, ways to develop our creational energy. And for me, this is probably the most important thing to know for this particular event. Next day of this event, you already know that we are having a highlight of a month, a really intense month. It's almost impossible to think about March or this solar eclipse without knowing that happens so much in so many levels during this month. So this is uh, really a structural month that change all of us for good, change the reality, make us go deep and understand more things about ourselves, because we must be ready during 2025 before 2026 kick off a new a speed of light reality that will be unfold in a way that we will be probably creating reality in new ways that actually almost we will be able to think and attract or be in alignment with those that needed to help us to co-create wherever we must to develop in this reality. So for me, it's absolutely important. Make room, be aware, be awake in many sense. So if you are probably not having the sleep time that you need, try to get some meditations or practice that make the body and central nervous system in alignment and in peace, because nothing bad will happen, but we will be receiving some kind of downloads or information that we need to see and understand in order to go wherever we are needed to go next. So hopefully you will be having a nice next 5 6 months where everything will change for all of us for good. And I will be see you soon with the new video talking about Neptune in Aries and what will be happen for the years to come with this new archetype and this new energy. So see you soon. Bye bye for now. Thank you for being here. Bye.